Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys what I have in my bag. First of all, we are going to start with the bag itself, and the bag is this one. This I bought it from For Jaden. It's a very good looking bag, green in color. Green is my favorite color, so it's actually not compartmentalized for a camera bag or so, but like at the end of the day, it's just one camera and one lens which I carry every day. I of course do have way more lenses and cameras, not that I want to clarify, but just saying that I have more cameras and lenses, but there is of course just one camera and one lens which I carry every other day, from which I've been shooting right now, a 28 to 75 f2.8 Tamron lens, which is an absolute of a beast lens, and I carry it everywhere. I take it everywhere. I usually keep it in the bag itself. It's quite safe, so I have never faced any kind of an issue when it comes to this bag, when it comes to keeping things safe for me. Also, there's another thing which goes inside this bag is my trusted iPad Air. iPad Air is something which I carry with myself all the damn time. The only reason behind that is because I do have to go out and meet clients every now and then, and there needs to be a certain screen where I can show my work. Usually phone screen tends to be a little smaller. It becomes a little bit difficult for me to show my actual work to the clients, so iPad Air is usually a very good alternative for that. I take it everywhere. I show my work in this big screen, and usually it does the job for me. And apart from that, it definitely helps me out with other things as well. I'm a huge chess enthusiast, so I do play a lot of chess in chess.com. It did have some charging problem back then, but I think it fixes itself somehow. I don't know how it just got fixed. One fine day I just woke up and it wasn't charging, and I just freaked out what the hell happened. But after a couple of hours or so, it just started charging. It also does help me on the go if I'm on a flight or traveling or anything like that, to watch content, do my own research for a podcast or before a video or so. I do regret buying this iPad a little bit because of the fact that the moment I bought this, Apple actually launched a new iPad in which it is compatible with DaVinci Resolve in the iPad, and this can't actually run DaVinci Resolve, which was a huge disappointment for me. As of now, I don't really use DaVinci Resolve in an iPad, maybe in future, but as of now, I use my desktop. By the way, if you want to see my desk setup tour, is there in my channel. You guys can go and check it out. The second thing which I have, of course, this is in my pocket, not in my bag. This is the Nothing Phone 2A, which I bought. Actually, this was not really planned. I just ordered it from a 20-minute delivery service, which was, I think, Flipkart. I just don't know. I just wanted to buy something new. I don't know whether you guys get such urges out of you or not, but I really get some urges in my body that, okay, I need to buy something new right now. Something like that happened, and I ordered this. Before that, I was using iPhone 14. But as soon as I bought this, I don't know why, it just clicked. It just clicked somehow. The display was better. The phone looked quite cool. It has a transparent back, which makes it look really cool. And how can we even forget the glyphs, which have been mentioned earlier in my desk setup tour as well. So yeah, this is my Nothing Phone 2A. It has a color correct display as well. If a creator is watching this and if they want to buy a new phone, they can definitely go for it. But for me, as of now, this works for sure. The only drawback which I would feel like this phone has, which absolutely is no problem for me, is that the camera of the phone is not as good as it should be. But according to the budget, I guess like this does the job. It definitely does give you the raw format, which can be used for you to edit the pictures in Lightroom or anywhere else you want, any other software you want. There are other things which I carry in my bag, is this knife, not for some bad intentions. Just to be clear, this knife is just because, as you guys can see, I have so much of stuff, and I have so much of stuff coming every other day. Because as I said, like, I have created a new studio where this is my new studio, and there are delivery happening every other day. So I need an everyday knife to open the boxes, just get through them somehow, and this does the job for me. And also it's quite fidgety as well. I just keep on closing and opening it every now and then as much as I like. I definitely shouldn't move it around my face so much. Another thing which I have is a key. Shit. Another thing, another thing which I have is this key of my bike, which is a Husqvarna 250 with villain. And I just love my bike, but I am planning to sell it out. So yeah, honestly speaking, there's not much use of a bike for me. It's quite sunny over here in Mumbai, so it doesn't feel right to go out for a bike ride every now and then. Even if you want to commute, I think car is always a better option for me. So yeah, no bike, but I do carry it with myself. Sometimes I definitely do have a feeling like that I should go out on my bikes, just so that if I want to ride my bike, I have that option. This is my car key. It is actually the pictures which you guys have seen in my thumbnail were definitely retouched quite a lot, because everything which I have, almost everything which I have over here is been chewed by my dog at least once. So they do have bite marks, teeth marks on them. And this is also something which I have. I don't know whether you guys can see or not, but this is something which also I have and has teeth marks of my dog, whose name is Leo, and I just love him, and that is the reason I have to condone so many things which he does. The only way I commute is by car in Mumbai. Sometimes people do get amazed after hearing this. They say that Mumbai is a kind of a place where people do commute in a lot of public transport like metros, trains and stuff like that. But I always have, I don't know why, I prefer traveling in my car, and it just feels more comfortable. Of course, it is more comfortable, but it does take a lot of time for me to reach from one point to another. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm any day going to choose comfort over time. That is for sure, because at the end of the day, I can hear some podcast or hear something valuable in my car while driving to a particular destination I would like to reach, whether for a shoot or a meeting or anywhere else. So yeah, this is my car key, and this is a wallet which I have, and the brand name is, it's a very complicated brand name, so just pardon me. The brand name is Bershka. Bershka. I happen to know that it's a luxury brand. I have no clue about the brand actually. This is a gift which I got from a designer friend of mine, and he got it for me from London once he visited back then for some of his work. So yeah, it is definitely a little bit torn. Again, my dog has some bite marks in it, but as I said, like, somebody has gifted it to me. I definitely like using it as much as I can. Yeah, I do have other wallets, but I always choose this over anything else. Anyways, this is my SSD, which has most of my work, photos or videos or anything like that. I keep everything in this SSD. SanDisk have a really bad reputation when it comes to keeping your data safe. These hard disks and SSDs get corrupt left, right, center. I have definitely heard bad things about the brand, but for me personally, it has never been a bad experience. And apart from that, I feel when it comes to data, if you're keeping it at one place, consider your data is not there. Whatever I have in this SSD, most probably I have it in 2 or 3 different other places as well, just so that I have the backup for everything which I've got. Best thing about it that I can connect it with my iPad as well, and I can show my work through that as well. I don't really have to be dependent on my iPad's storage space to keep all my data. This also does the job for me. So yeah, this is something which I carry all the damn time. These are my specs, which I bought it from Sam & Marshall. I really love that brand. Actually, it's a huge shout out to the brand. From my very initial point of my life, I've been buying specs, sunglasses, everything from them, and they have such amazing collection. And not just that, they have great quality products as well. They have absolute great quality product. Like, the products are very heavy duty. It feels like it has some substance in it, and I really like such brands which have quality in it. I always prefer buying less things, but buying such things which are actually value for money, instead of buying something affordable or cheap or anything like that, which just takes away space in your studio or in your home. Anyways, moving on, this is my Shure SM7B. This, I definitely don't have it in my bag, but this is something which I can't really live without, because everything and anything I record when it comes to professional work. So this is something which I use almost every other day. Of course, it does have problems with its gain, but yeah, for me, it does the job if I increase the gains later on in the edits. This is a DJI Mavic Pro drone, which I've been using it from last, 3 or 4 years, and it has never broken my trust. It does crash every now and then. Of course, like if you're flying a drone, you can't be a drone operator without crashing 1.5 lakh rupees drone. I mean, that is the reason we charge so much for our job, right? It's not just for the skill set, it's also for the risk, right? So yeah, it has definitely crashed many of the times. It still is going strong, and I feel like it can go up to for next 1 or 2 years more. Then maybe I would plan to switch my drone to something else. I do have other drones as well. It's just something, this is something which I use every now and then. So these are the headphones from a company named Bolt. There's nothing special which I could say about these headphones. These are just quite affordable, I feel. Headphones are something which I've never had a really good relationship with. I have had headphones of Bose, Skull Candy, Marshall, name anything. I've had Boat, name any brand, and most probably I've had headphones of that brand itself. I've got a love and hate relationship with the headphones, because either I break them or I lose them, or it just suffers big amount of wear and tear from my end. I don't know why. So that is the reason I just chose to buy affordable headphones this time. Something which is missing from this overall set would be my Apple AirPods. My AirPods Pro are always there in my car. Yeah, and it was just amazing seeing you guys again over here. If you guys are regular visitors, if not, then please do press the subscribe button. Want more of it, and I will make more of it. We do have a studio tour coming very soon, and if you guys are interested in knowing what I have put in my studio, if you guys are, then please do press the subscribe button, and I would love to see you guys in the other side. Bye bye, see you soon.